any technical skills in very fast speed. So here we are going to discuss a lot about the strategy side which we can apply on learning any new technical skills. So hi, this is Sonal here. I am founder of Clarity Career Tribe, and today we are going to discuss on these tips. So let me share my mind map with you and then we'll discuss more about that. Okay, so these are the 10 tips. So let's start with the tip number 1, which is a goal clarity. Now why we are discussing about the goals here? Reason is, when you want to learn any skills, you should be knowing exactly the goal, which is, you can consider either a level of expertise or what are the components you want to achieve in a given time frame. So this is all about goal, specific skill sets and the time frame. So all those components you should be knowing with respect to the achieving any new technical skills, at what level you want to achieve any technical skills. Okay, the second tip is, you should be clear about the fundamentals. So that also, when you are going to start any new skills, what exactly fundamental which is aligned with your goal, you need to prioritize that. Reason is, that is again, everything has to be aligned with the goal which you really want to achieve. Okay, and that is measurable. We already discussed in my previous video about creating the goals which are measurable. So same, when it comes to even learning the fundamentals, you need to prioritize what are the different elements for that particular technical skills you want to achieve on given time frame. So third tip is, focus learning, because you have your goals now, you have already prioritized your fundamental. So planning part you already did. Now you have to spend a dedicated time, focused hours for the learning, and those focused hours you have to ensure you don't get disturbed or distracted by anything else. You can turn off your notifications. Just dedicate maybe 30 minutes per day or 60 minutes per day according to your goals, and do the focus learning during that period that is dedicated for that particular goal. Fourth tip is hands-on practice. Once you complete your fundamental, which you already prioritized and decided, do the hands-on practice for and implement that, and so that you will be comfortable with that skill sets or the tool. So doing the hands-on practice is again crucial part of that, and while doing this, you ensure you implement those concepts by creating some proof of concept, POC type of. For example, you have learned the fundamentals for concept 1, concept 2, concept 3 and concept 4, something like that. Now while doing hands-on practice, you can build some proof of concept or the problem statement around those concepts and try to implement that all together in the single, so in that way you can save the time. Normally if you see our actual curriculum and all, they will be giving us small programs, and sometimes you will not be able to correlate at the initially what exactly you are doing. But if you decide the hands-on practice with respect to the any problem statement or the business problem, or specific, you can yourself build those problems statement around those concepts, fundamental concepts, then it will fast track your hands-on practice. So this is the way I worked, and it really helped me around during my entire career landscape, because we will not get 1 month 2 months to learn anything. So we will do according to the problem statement, we'll learn those fundamentals, we'll do the hands-on practice and we'll implement that always helps. So this is very crucial part, you always remember that. Now rapid feedback, once you have done that, you can just check any expert within your team or within your institution, or anybody experienced, or you can check with your mentors to get the feedback. When we ask for the feedback, we have to give the proper input, exactly what we did, what we are doing, and we have to be open to receive any type of feedbacks. In the sense, to whom you are contacting, it's not necessary they will always give you the positive feedback. Reason is, if you always expect the positive from others, you will not learn. So be ready to receive improvement areas and the negative feedback also. This is very, if you really want to grow in your career, you should be able to receive any type of feedback, because to whom you are reaching, it's not necessary they give you feedback in a positive manner, because different people have a different tendency to give feedback. And you just no need to, if they are giving you found it's too negative also, no need to accept everything, just take out what is positive in that and just move on with that. Next one is learning resources. Learning resources are, once you want to learn any specific skills, you can just check out the resources. There's so many open sources, forums, communities are already inbuilt. And if you want to learn any product, then already those communities will be there, you can follow them. And then in that way you will, you will learn, you will get more resources with respect to that. And more than that, if you know already somebody has done that within, within your circle, you can check with them, they will also help you to get the resources. In this way you can fast track your journey of learning any new skills. Now once you know about the resources, there will be, some information comes based on during maybe your learning cycle or the hands-on practice. Those chunk type of information you should always be ready to receive it. So there are so many AI based platforms are there to whom, you can collect those information or respective help, or the help on the ad hoc basis, on need basis. So in present days there's so many platforms AI specific to support with respect to the learning, and learning any new skill quickly, because here our topic is more about the speed, learning anything quickly. So you can leverage that also. Now it's again all about the practice and the repetition. The more you will repeat the same cycle which I have told you to learn any specific skill, more you will grow. And same concept you can relearn again and again. Reason is, the more you will do the hands-on practice, more you will revise it. It will be permanently registered in your memory, and that those basics and foundational elements you will not forget. So it's all about, repetition and practice and all. Now you have done everything maybe according to your goals, what you have decided. Now take any specific, your real world problem, or you can contribute on any real world applications also, or you yourself can do some research and can build certain application, or you can part of, any internship or any program or any open sources, projects where you will solve the real world app. This is just one level above than POC, proof of concept or the hands-on practice, which I told you in the earlier tips. So get engaged with some real world application. There you will get to know what exactly the problem area which works. In case you are not getting those type of assignments, which is, real world application, I told you can just take any business problem. You can use ChatGPT or any other tool to identify those problems and then build according to that. Okay, and then you can get again feedback from your mentors. In this way you will be aligned exactly what is happening in the real world or the job market also. Now last step is consistency and patience, because learning anything and implementation, whatever you will try, it may differ from person to person. So do not compare yourself with others. If somebody is learning, they learned within 2 months, now you are, taking your own time, because everybody's speed is different. And it's all about the consistency, persistence and the patience. So please continue that, and once you will get the, proper hands-on and all, finally you will be ready for the real world applications, and you can consider yourself, you may acquire certain skills which is aligned with the job market also. So that itself will be the huge achievement, I would say, learning anything new. Now, when it comes to certification, I want to tell you about the certification also. Reason is, when we target about the certification, we don't work on the hands-on practice. So initially, I will not recommend you to start any skills directly with the certification, because you may earn some badges, you may earn some certificates, but you will not get any hands-on experience. So my suggestion is you start with this strategy. Then when you are comfortable with that particular skills and you have done some business case study also with the implementation, then you go for the certification, because certification is not just about the collecting badges or collecting certificates. It's all about learning any skills which you can apply, which you can apply with the real world problem. And certification is just you can consider it's a even a proof. And when it comes to the intelligent recruiters, they will not even see your certification, because that is just a one added value in your resume. But if who is actually recruiting for the actual assignment, they will always validate your hands-on practice, and that will not even you will come to know while doing the frequently asked questions also. So once you start doing the hands-on, you will really get into that skills. So just apply that this strategy, and then go for the certification if you are interested. So that is really going to help you. And these are all my 10 tips, and this always helped me to learn anything and adapt any specific skills for any specific assignment which really work in the real time. So this is what my tips I'm going to provide you. If you can resonate with that, and if you feel like this is really useful and giving you clarity, so my request is you can join my VIP Facebook group. I will post that link into the chat window, and there please join that, and please forward it to your family, friends, or whoever fellow classmates or the students who need this. And this is very useful strategy which always worked for me. So thank you so much for listening to me and watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye, take care.